It's hard to imagine how our society has evolved from what it once was. A lot of things have changed for the good. We can't really argue with the fact that being a servant was best job, but it could be worse. So one would think, ha! Did you think that this was a temporary thing? Think again. Servants were, especially for those really close to the pharaoh, too important, at least for the pharaoh. That's why, when they would die, you better run. Not because you're being accused, but because you're joining that tomb. No one likes those annoying flies, flying around the head, landing on the food you're eating, etc. But no fly would ever come to the pharaoh. Why not? Well, the pharaoh started thinking of a solution to lure those evil beings elsewhere. This is a solution they came up with. They would cover the slaves who are nearby the pharaoh full of honey, which would be a more interesting landing zone for the flies. It's something you'd rarely hear, but if you think about what people used in ancient Egypt as birth control, you'd want to die a virgin. The reason for this is, well, if a woman didn't want to be pregnant, she would make a mixture of yummy honey and crocodile dung and smear it all over her private parts. Well, that's the smell that will never come off. Certain tombs had a small chapel near it where family and friends of the deceased one could sacrifice food for them in the afterlife. As the spirit of the deceased one would spiritually eat the food, the living people would then eat the physical food. Let's hope there wouldn't be any insects to touch the food before the others would eat from it. If you have a brother or a sister, I seriously hope you love them just as a family member and nothing more. That'd be just sick and disgusting. Just as many religious, very high-placed people during the Middle Ages did, so did the ancient Egyptians of the royal family. They would share the bed with their brothers or sisters to keep the royal blood within the family. This obviously led to deformed children.